Well, hello, friends and followers. So I'm trying to get this old World War II radio to work, and the power supply was not putting any 1.5 volts out to the filament in the tubes because I was just going through the voltages and I never got anything out of the 1.5. So anyway, this is a PE-104 alpha, and this thing is a bear to fix because all the wires are cloth in this thing. Anyway, this rectifier little goober here is actually, in the old days, this thing here, which I suppose is a selenium rectifier. So this little goober was in here like that. Anyway, this was a bear to get out, but I got it out without destroying too much, and I did a bush fix here in my office / shop and put in a diode bridge, and I simply made sure the diode bridge matched the diagram in the radio manual. So that's what I did. The two red wires are from the transformer, and this wire over here is negative going out to the filaments. This one is the common ground. Is it going to work? I don't know. I think it's going to have too much voltage and burn the tubes up. I think I will need to put a dropping resistor in here somewhere, but there's the little circuit right there. I was getting about, I don't know, 3 volts across this thing, so this is going to have some more voltage. 3 volts AC across here, and of course this wasn't working. So anyway, this goes down here to a filter choke and a cap, and it goes down here to pin 4. So this is my bush fix. Well, there's a chance this could explode when I turn it on eventually. It's in a metal case, so who knows. Alright, so volts. I guess we'll fire this thing up live and see what it does. Hey, why not? Some excitement, right? And this wire here is going to be negative, which in this thing is a negative ground system that goes into here, and the negative wire, oh, that's wrong, the negative wire goes into there. Don't screw it up. Okay, negative wire into there. This thing is positive ground, so this yellow wire is positive, and we go into here where it basically is positive. When I flick on the switch, this thing should come on and vibrate. Okay, it's vibrating. It's not exploding. It's not smoking. Let's see what we got now for 1.5 volt filament voltage. Probably a lot more than I want. So in this thing, common is always this ground wire here. So common, this thing doesn't have a internal ground on the frame, so that is radio reference voltage right there. And we're on volts. Okay, this other pin here is marked 1.5 volts, or 1.4 volts. Right about there. 1.4 volts negative right there. And we got nothing. I had nothing before, and I have nothing again. Why? Oh, that is because I'm in the wrong hole. Let's go into the right hole for the ground. Oops, okay, and let's go into 1.4 hole here. Right about there. And I got minus 2.2 volts coming out. That's gonna fry the tubes? I don't know. It might. It depends how much that goes down when I put the tubes on. So what I need to do then is feed these tubes through a resistor and see what the voltages are at the tube filaments. The circuit is probably now too efficient, but at least we're getting voltage out. So yep, that's my bush fix for this little power supply with no filament. So it's humming away, as you can hear. The vibrator's humming away, and there's my bush fix. So that's probably too much. I guess I could be kind of nasty and trying to short it out and see what it does. Well, let's try that. So let's see how much current it can provide. If I put the meter onto 10 amps, let's move the meter over 10 amps. There's 10 amps. And I'm going to go to the amp scale here, DC amps. Okay, there's DC amps right there. And my lead fell on the floor. Come on back. Okay, here we go. So one lead goes in here. And I'm going to try for a short circuit, see what happens. I don't think I'll burn the diodes. Maybe that's extreme. So I can't get this wire to stay in here. Having no luck. Well, anyway, can we get one to stay in here? Yes. Okay, let's give it the short circuit test. See what it does. So I can get 1.3 amps out of it, short circuiting it. 1.3 amps. Probably enough to run some of the tubes. Alright, well, that's my test. Again, I don't like the voltage, it's probably too high. Probably fry these things, but who knows. 1.4 volt heaters in these tubes. And I'm getting how much? Minus 2.2 volts, probably too much. So I'll put a dropping resistor in there and see how it works. And measure the tubes. And maybe I'll just put a resistor into here, a big resistor into here, and that'll be that. So I got tube filament voltage now. It seems like too much. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.